check it for
Yeah,
me, and I will check with.
Da 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 da. Something's loading. Some sort of video of some sort.
Yeah, I think we are back live, but I don't know what's happening with the team. I think they might have started the last game. I'm not
No, PNS isn't in a game. They're not in a game.
Wait, what is the last game that we're doing?
IKD versus PNS.
Oh yeah.
And PNS is not in a game yet.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's really hard to keep saying PNS with a straight face.
Okay, I think yeah. They were just gonna wait for them to get the game up because I don't have the layer for it. Are we back on stream?
I don't know. I don't have the audio.
Oh yeah, I think we are. We are back on stream. And I think you guys can hear us as well. Yeah, you guys can definitely hear us as well. You're just gonna wait a little bit more, guys. Sorry, because I don't have my camera and I don't have. Oh, here we go. The game has been created, so let's just.
Hooray!
Do you have PNS? Can you get Kuroa to come in real quick?
Yeah. I don't have invite powers, but Apple 3 is here, so he should be able to get the rest of his team in here, and we'll get it underway here very, very quickly. Oh, IKD have an actual 5s in Challenger. Ooh.
All right, sorry, I just get a lot of. Okay, sorry guys. We are streaming from my computer now. I don't have my camera. My friend's cat just chewed out the bloody cable. I don't have. I actually can get yours. So let's see if I can. You start your video on Twitch, and let's see if I can actually pull that.
Now I can't spectate this game. What? Hold on.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I can. It's just give me a second. I had to. All right, we're good to go. Nobody wants to see my face.
I think we don't have to, because we're about to start the game.
Yeah, we're gonna go into picks and bans, so I'll just turn that off.
Okay, I don't have pick and ban though.
Just fake it. Just select the window and display the window. I mean.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, go, go, go.
Woo! Let's do it! Welcome to JCG Premier League. This is going to be our third game of the night. For those of you PNS fans, we're going to get to watch them one more time going up against IKD. I was trying to keep you up to date in chat, but for those of you who missed it, PNS actually went and finished out, won the last game against Rabbit 5. So, pretty good, strong push. They picked up a few kills, which allowed them in turn to pick up a few inhibitors, and they basically just won the game there. It wasn't super exciting. And
actually, you know what? Get your camera on. I want to do this.
You want to do this?
Yeah. Oh wait, can you walk? Okay, you can continue. I'm just gonna make a few changes to the stream stuff.
Well, do whatever you need to do, but we are going to get the picks and bans started here. On the blue side, it will be IKD. On the purple side, it will be PNS. The first ban coming out is actually going to be Akali, which is a very, very targeted ban at Kuroa. As I said before, that's basically his favorite champion. If it's available, he will play it, which is actually not true, because it was available last time and he didn't. But the Yasuo ban coming out on Kuroa as well. And the third ban for IKD will be Kha'Zix. They just don't want to see that bug jumping out from the jungle. On the purple team, looks like PNS will be banning out Vi. We've already seen her power tonight a little bit, and we talked about how she's a very, very popular pick here in Japan. LeBlanc being banned out as well. She's been seeing a lot of play in the mid lane, and you just don't want to get that. Pantheon as well being banned out. So these are pretty standard bans we keep seeing. Pantheon just has so much control all over the map. First pick for IKD will be Caitlyn. So,
Let's see if I can put a picture of me too.
Yeah, throw it on there somewhere. I like how it's the whole Skype window. You're very competent with...
Very fast.
Yeah.
I'm a ninja stealth mode. That's what I am
Good.
on.
So actually, IKD, I don't know a whole lot about them either. But I do know they have a ranked 5s team that's currently in Challenger. So
that is me.
So it should be fun to watch them face off, as we do have now Leona being locked in and Ziggs being locked in. So again, champions we keep seeing a lot of people playing that Leona because of the hard engage. And with a Caitlyn, it's very, very fun to hard engage on her. Picks being hovered over for IKD. Thresh is going to be locked in. Another very, very strong pick. You read it everywhere. If Thresh didn't do damage, he would still be picked. There's so much utility that comes out of him. And it will be Shyvana as well being picked up for IKD.
Yeah, okay, let's just take a look. Sorry, I've been very distracted.
No, it's
just
all
getting
right.
the stream
so
back on. I can't believe I actually got the stream back up in like 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm impressed you know how to use a computer. So.
I know, right? Okay, so anyway, this is going to be a new team that we're going to be seeing today. It's going to be IKD. We haven't seen them in a bit now, but no Nami. Thank you, Lord. It's going to be Thresh and Leona. So Leona and Thresh, they're each of the soft counters a little bit. Well, Thresh is a soft counter to Leona. And so it's going to be a very fair lane, but you have Leona and Lucian, which is going to be a little bit more
killy.
It's a little bit of a kill lane, just because Lucian has a really strong early game burst damage. He's one of the top burst damage champion in terms of AD carries.
That's an Amumu being locked in. I just want to point that out, and I'm very excited.
The set, mummy! I have that Amumu plushie somewhere here.
I know.
Very
we
happy.
always
I
get to
love
see that
it.
Amumu.
Yeah, love Amumu plushies. So, yeah, it looks like the Syndra is going to be locked in. We don't know yet. I'm sorry because I don't have I can't block out the summoners, so hopefully both teams are not looking. I'm sure they're not.
Yeah, it's not the biggest deal. We'll probably be okay.
Oh my! I have new nails. You guys cannot see it. Damn, my bloody camera. I have new nails on. If you guys want to check it out, go to my Facebook page. You can see I have lovely nails now. Pretty nails. Absolutely nothing to do with League of Legends, but yes. So we are going to see a Amumu jungle, and it's going to be against that Lee Sin jungle. Hopefully, it's going to be a jungle because I don't fancy seeing Lee Sin top, to be honest with you. So I love seeing him in the jungle. So hopefully. It looks like it will be Lee Sin jungle because they are hovering over that Rise.
Yeah, and that's no surprise. Apple 3 Lal playing Lee Sin in the last game. Going to be picking up again this game. And yeah, so Rise, he worked out well in the end for the last game. The part that you all didn't get to see.
Which is always his shining point.
Yeah, I mean, it was the end of the game. It took him a while, but he came up pretty big in the last couple fights around Rabbit 5's base, so it wouldn't be the worst choice to pick that up again. The question will be, will IKD pull the same kind of stunt and try and do a 2 versus 1 lane against Rise, or are we going to be able to see top laners where they belong? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like Rise is going to be a top lane for sure. And so, yeah, it's going to be Rise versus Shyvana. So it's going to be very fair early on, but once late game comes around, Rise is going to be very scary to deal with. Both sides are looking to play into late game because you want to see that late game Shyvana and you want to have that late game tank Shyvana as well as Amumu. And so, in terms of just IKD's play, they have very tanky players. They have an Amumu, they have Shyvana, and they have Thresh. So, it's a very hard team to engage on. And but the other side, you have Lee Sin, who can kick somebody in and hopefully just destroy them at one shot. You have Rise, is going to be crazy late game. You have Corolla on Ziggs, who can just clear waves like nobody can. So, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
As,
interesting to see. One thing, it's now been locked in, so Rise will be running that teleport. There's no teleport on Shyvana. So last game we did see Yorick with that teleport. It allowed both of those laners to kind of move around the map, be where they needed to be. You know, you do have that kill potential as Shyvana, so it's nice to take Ignite, but it's really hard when your opponent has that teleport and you lose out on a bit of that map presence. So it'll be interesting to see how IKD plays around that. Other than that, like I said, I'm really excited just to see a Mumu. It's been a while for me, and he was my first League of Legends love, so it's good to see him getting a little love himself.
yes, indeed. As we count down the delay and
Tick,
go
tick,
into
tick.
game. This will be the last game for tonight. It will be game number 3. It's going to be on the blue side, IKD, and on the purple side, PNS. We just saw, unfortunately, we didn't see the end of the game, but they did win the game against Rabbit 5. So, congratulations to them, and hopefully they can, excuse me, steamroll through game 2 and win this game 3 as well.
Yeah, but like I said, this will. I don't know. I was gonna say it might be a bit more of a challenge because IKD has an established. You know, they've been playing in the ranked queue, but as soon as I said that, Rabbit 5 is also a pretty darn strong team. They have the ability to practice with Detonation FM because they are sister teams, and when all was said and done, it came down to not enough poke from Rabbit 5, and PNS was able to follow it up. So the question is, yeah, you're right. Will they be able to roll through this game again? Though it's that Rise, like you don't. I was just about to say you don't want to roll through the early game. If you can roll through the early game, there's no reason not to. But look for them to try and get Rise big.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a very. It really depends on how the early game goes for this game because there's no assassins, so to speak. You know, they don't have some really hard engaged assassins. They don't have a Zed. They don't have a LeBlanc. So they can't have that straight out assassin kill. But you have very strong wave clear from both sides. And so it's going to be very interesting. Hopefully we see a good early game from either side. If they go for an invade or they have a level 1 fight, I would strongly give it to IKD because of all the CCs that they have. Well, actually, both sides
really?
do have.
I was gonna
Both
say
sides do have.
there's a Leona, and you talk about CC, and they've got, you know, Syndra needs 2 skills to really use her CC.
Well, there's a trap from Caitlyn. There's
Caitlyn, if she's
Bandage Toss, and there's Death Sentence.
But
But
if
on
they
the other side, they do have
if
much
they
as
can get a
well.
Mumu to level his bandage toss at level 1, they've already won the engage. Like level 1 a Mumu bandage toss makes your jungle so hard.
True.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens because already in both of the games tonight we've had 2 games with a bit of level 1 action. So it's not something I've seen a lot recently, but as League of Legends is constantly evolving as the patches keep changing things, and as the Japan scene itself is evolving, we get to see a few more of these level 1s. I like that. We had it before, then we've moved away from it, and at least here in Japan, nothing wrong with a bit of fighting at level 1.
Yeah, sorry, I'm checking in with the stats to see what's happening on the other side. So if you can just continue talking because we all love to hear your lovely voice.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are just loading up the game right now. It will be IKD versus PNS here at JCG's Premier League, the top level of JCG. Some new teams, some old teams, but everybody's having a good time. This is going to be the third game of the night. It is group play today, so there's no best of 2, no best of 3. It's one and done. You play, you put that score on your record, and so that's what we're going to get. It's just a one-game match. We're in-game now, actually, but like last game, we do have a pause coming out, making sure that everybody is connected because it looks like possibly Thresh. Somebody is not connected. Somebody disconnected, so we will be waiting for the game to get started there.
You guys are asking if there's a standings. I think we have a Wikipedia site. I'm not sure if it has been updated. I think it has been. Let me just quickly see if I can find the link for y'all.
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
otherwise the one,
wait.
even the page or the link that was just posted to JCG's site, even if you can't do Japanese, the table is pretty easy to read. You can.
Oh, they do have season 1, but we don't have season 2 up yet. I will get that hopefully through really soon. And you can actually put your Facebook link on too. I'm gonna link you guys to Corey's Facebook page. He needs a lot of love in his Facebook page.
Thanks. But yeah, go ahead, take a look at that link that's down. But you can see, so Detonation FM going 0-1 against, well, losing to Rascal, beating CM, and Rascal Jester. Well, yeah. Never mind. So, but that was on the other stream. I'm trying to see what games we did not show over here tonight. So that was Rascal Jester winning their game. What else is updated on here? I mean, you can look it up yourself, but RPG beating...
You have not updated your site in a month? What?
No.
Oh, Corey.
Hi, I'm updating my site. Nobody cares.
Yeah, so unfortunately the JCG site don't have English on it, but I think with the one that we sent up on Twitch has all the necessary information that you can see actually. So yeah.
Woo. So check that out if you're interested in kind of how the standings are playing out. And
IKD is not doing well today, aren't they?
No, I'm actually very surprised.
I'm very surprised too. It looks like we are going back into the game. The game has been resumed, and this will be the last game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This is the JCG Japan Competitive Gaming. It is the Premier League Season 2, Day 1, last game of the day. It will be on the blue side, IKD, and on the red side, the purple side, it will be PNS. Pen name Serendipity. I kept saying that wrongly. God, what is wrong with me today?
And
yeah.
A big shout out to Kim. Thank you for sending me this picture. I just looked at it now, and it's killing me. So he sent me a picture and said, "Context is everything," and it's a picture of the Twitch chat with a bunch of lines blurred out, and the lines that aren't blurred out are, "Hold on, we'll be back as soon as she gets it up." As context, very important. Let's. We've actually paused the game again, so you're not missing anything. I'm sorry. I can't keep it together. It's game
okay.
3.
It's late in the night. You know, we're all tired. We're just having fun. I would love to have that picture. Send that picture to me over on Skype later.
Yeah, I will. That was very unexpected, and yeah, you need that context, or things get very strange.
Alright, so we are still on the pause, as you can see on your screen. I think Thresh, I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. Salgo...
SD Go Wiki.
Yeah. Go Wiki. Go Wiki has been disconnected again, so we're just trying to get him back into the game. I think he reconnected, but disconnected again, right? I have no idea.
I think Ziggs disconnected actually.
Oh, okay. So...
I could be wrong. Somebody disconnected.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Ha!
Okay, Kuroa. Yeah. So congratulations. But yeah, so it's still a bit harder for us, ladies and gentlemen, because we still don't have our own service yet. So we are using the NA service. So, disconnection and connection problems are bound to happen. Welcome to esports.
Yeah, welcome to Saturday Night Japan ISPs more than anything. I'm still angry, Ferlin.
It's okay.
So, but yeah, just making sure everybody gets connected here. まあこれ英語で配信やってるので、日本語でもあるから、もしかして日本語で見たいならそっち何でしたっけ？
JCG LoL.
LOL だけどもそれも試合違うから、まあとりあえず2つ並べて両方見ればそれ多分一番良いと思うんだけれども、まあもしかして英語で見たいならこの IKD と
I don't even know if they're still like showing the matches. I think they have finished the Haishin. I don't know.
Well, then stick around here because we actually just saw IKD going in a little deep trying to catch somebody out, but both of these teams doing their best impression of a childhood game of sardines, sticking together very, very closely.
The game is still on. 日本語の配信だと今 RJ とCM の最後の試合となります。
So okay. So if you want to watch RJ in Japanese, that's on the other stream. But we'd love for you to stick around as we do see the invade coming up from IKD. They've gone over to the red buff. Will they get spotted? There is no ward coverage that I can see for IKD right now, and PNS is in the area, so we'll have to see. Like I said, for those of you following the stream, you might have seen. Actually, no, they know they're there because IKD walked over that river ward to get there. So this could go very, very poorly with Shyvana already back. It's a 4v5 situation. And PNS has the Leona. Mugan's going to be caught up. That's going to be first blood. Easy peasy. He goes down, and they're going to have to abandon this invade very, very quickly. No follow-up from PNS there. But very, very well played. A very, very nice ward coming out from PNS to pick him up that first blood. Woo.
I'm not gonna touch my screen, so I'll let you, cause I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah, it's all right. It's late, like I said. Just do what you need to do. Move people if you need to move them. Get that bottom screen in order. But we'll keep talking through it. And yeah, there it was. That was actually a Mumu. Had to start with the bandage toss right there. So, not the ideal situation, going very, very low to that blue buff. And I'm actually interested to see how he is dealing with that himself. But meanwhile, looked like they were trying to do a lane spot, but it's actually going to be both bot lanes in the top lane. The engage coming out pretty hard from Team Asao here, trying to put a little damage down onto Caitlyn. Both of these lanes, no real healing. They're going to have to use the potions. And Kuroa doing a pretty good chunk of damage already to Mugan. He had a free lane there for a little bit because Mugan did give up that first blood in the jungle, which allowed Ziggs to kind of push. They are both now at level 2. No, actually, Ziggs hitting 3 with a little bit of extra experience and the extra time in lane. So look for him to use that to his advantage. The Zenith Blade coming out again from Team Asao. A nice 90 caliber net. Well, the Q from Thresh is going to land. And actually a lot of damage coming out of Leona. Will they be able to follow it up? They're going to force the flash because of the long range from Caitlyn. Very, very nice job to catch the Q on from Thresh there out of SD Go Wiki. Put a lot of damage on a Team Asao and force that flash. But here's Apo3Lao. He's going to run into Amumu in the jungle. And this is why Amumu is not played very much, because he's a very, very weak early jungle, clearing at a very, very low health. And when it's somebody like Lee Sin, all that damage coming out. So 2 kills already going in favor of PNS.
Yep, very good start for PNS right here. And, I was pretty shocked, especially to see IKD's scoreboard for today. They have lost all 3 games. This will be the last game, and if they lose this game as well, it's going to be a 4-0 for them today, and they will not be moving on into the semi-finals next week. But this might be a turning point for them, or they might just completely give it up, because even if they win this game, they are not going to go into the second part of the competition. Let's look at. Oh, Amumu is doing terribly in the jungle, actually. He's 6 for 18 in terms of CS. He's not having a good time.
He, like